Goshen Lane 5th graders, Mr. J, also known as Survivor Man, here in the wilderness. Everyone knows when you go camping, you need food and water and the internet, you know, the basics to survive. Well, today, I'm going to walk you through some other things that come in handy. If you get lost in the woods or get left behind while camping, I'm going to go through some tools that could help you out. So stay tuned. Oh, Goshen Lane, Mr. J, over here by my cabin in the wilderness. My assistant Avery, my daughter, is holding a multi-purpose tool card. And what this does is it serves numerous purposes. One, there's a little sharp edge that serves like a knife in case you need to cut something. It also can be a can opener. If you have a can of soda or beans and you get hungry and thirsty, just crack it open. We have a butterfly wrench here. Okay, it can be used for wrench-like things. Saw blade. It's a saw blade, so if I wanted to cut some wood to make a fire, it just takes a little work, but get going on there. Be careful of your fingers, but look at that, I'm already making progress. Okay. A lanyard hole, in case you want to tie a rope around it, carry it around your neck. Takes way you don't lose it, because like I said, it's an important tool. This is almost like a compass. It is a direction ancillary indicator, and it can kind of show you what direction you're going. You've got a 4-position wrench here that can be used on many different bolts or screws or things if you need to tighten things. And then finally a cap, well not finally, but a cap opener in case you want to open something that has a bottle cap. You also have a screwdriver here on top, Phillips head or regular head, screw something in. And then finally a ruler if you need to do some measuring or maybe some math while you're out camping, who knows. So it's always good to have one of these. Like I said, tie it around your neck, put it in your pocket. There you go. Hey Goshen Lane campers, welcome back. Another thing you need when you're out camping, just in case it gets dark and you get stuck in the woods, are flashlights. I like to carry 2 myself. One is just a little keychain flashlight. Doesn't shine a lot of light, but it gets the job done. Plus it clips on your keychain or your belt, and it'll get the job done in the dark. Okay? The other one up here, Avery has in the tree, in case we got lost. She can shine it and hopefully attract some people to come rescue us. Also has an SOS feature, and it'll flash. So it's a good tactical flashlight to have. You can also clip onto your belt, and always want to have that light in case you get stuck in the dark. Welcome back, campers. Another tool that's very important to have is a compass, so you know what direction you're headed. Okay, if you get lost, you don't know if you're heading north, south, east, or west, just hold the compass. Right now I'm pointing southeast a little bit, but let's say I wanted to head north. I just look at my compass, direction it's pointing. Maybe my camp is up north. We turn, we head out towards our camp. Okay? Now on the back of the compass, this is important too. This is a thermometer. Tells you how warm or cold it is. Very important, because if it's getting hot, if it's getting cold, you need to ration your water. You need to know the temperature. So, you know, if this thing's getting up there to like 90 degrees, you need to find shade, find water. Okay, ration your water. Or if it's getting cold, you might have to find shelter and build a shelter. So this is a great handy tool to have the compass and the thermometer here to know the temperature in the back. All right, Goshen campers, welcome back. Another very important thing to have in case you get lost, separated from your group, is a whistle. That way you can alert for people who might be looking for you or your group where you might be. Comes in handy. It also can scare away animals if you blow it loud enough. Some animals don't like that high-pitched noise, so who knows, if there's an animal coming near you, it can keep the animals away. So right now I'm looking for my camping partner Avery. Where are you, Avery? Blow that whistle again. Louder. I can hear it. Oh, there she is. I found her, and now she's safe. So it's just a little whistle again. Everything's pretty much can clip on a keychain, and a nice little whistle there. Can also serve as another can opener. Can never have too many can openers, especially if you're out for a few days in the wilderness. Hey Goshen campers, another trusty tool to have. It can just fit in your pocket as a wire saw. Need to cut some wood to make a fire, or for whatever reason that you need to cut something up. It's almost like a little hand saw. Take it, find some wood, kind of go back and forth, and it serves just like a saw. And in no time, you're ready to have wood for your fire. Last two things that I have to share with you are a tactical pen, and this is actually an emergency blanket. It's reflective. When it's unfolded, it is very large, and it can actually serve. I'm not going to unfold it here right now because it's not an emergency, but if it were, I could wrap myself in this, and it attracts the sunlight, keeps you warm, almost like a thermal type behavior there. It also can signal with the sun and light. It's reflectory, so it can attract helicopters and the lights. As you can see, very reflective. It can also serve as a shelter if you were stuck in some inclement weather. If it was raining or snowing and you were in the wilderness and you didn't have a shelter, you could hang this up in a tree or over a tree or something like that. So very, very great multi-purpose thing here. And then finally, I have a tactical pen. And what that does is allows you to write when you're stuck in the woods. You might want to keep a journal and write about your adventures. One day they could make it into a movie or a book if it's an amazing story. So it's always good to have this pen. You could also write and send messages for help if needed. And it also serves a couple other purposes. The top of it here is very hard and sharp, so it could be used to fend off animals if needed. It's a diamond shape, a diamond rock is what they call it. It kind of hurts, and so it'll keep the animals away, and can also be used to puncture trees if you need to get sap or anything like that. So a great device to have with you, and it's a pen. It's a pen, and then when you're done camping, you can do your homework with it. It's great. Goshen Lane campers, last thing here. Sometimes you get stuck in the woods, you run out of food, you're not sure what to do. You might have to look for insects or something to eat. Now, last resort, hopefully you have those cans of food to use all your can openers to open, but if not, dig around and see what you can find. Got some good worms here, and that'll keep us until we find our way home. So, just a few tips. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. A few tips. If you ever get stuck out in the wilderness, a couple of good tools that you should have with you. So next time you hit the woods, best of luck to you. Hopefully this advice helps.